Okay, part two. And I guess I can only record 5 minutes on this one. What the hell? There's something wrong with my phone. My phone's dying, the battery, like within 5 hours, and I'm not even using it. And the battery dies now, and it didn't used to. That planned battery die thing, I think that's what's going on with this, because I used to have the phone still good at the end of the day. And now it's dead by like 12 o'clock, and I'd never even use it. But yeah, so carry on the discussion about like professionalism. Like, it's not my job to go around telling people who need to hurry up and to know that someone's being slow and to go up to the person and tell them they need to hurry up. I don't do that. Even if it's true, you know what I mean? That's the like the crux of that, um, and it's baffling how conflicts happen, and they think that I'm the one stirring it up, but it's like how people point the finger and then having a conversation, and the person that is doing the lecturing is totally oblivious to the fact that it's the person that's doing the lecturing, pointing it at me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what makes it frustrating in a social situation when you're in a disagreement about something like that, that you're taking it personally. You know what I mean? And it's insane. And it affects you. Um, it's annoying. So, um, being direct, as rare as it's ever been for me to tell someone I ain't gonna ever talk to them again. You know, if you're always gonna be into these stupid discussions about run speed and you're not running, and even if it is true, sometimes that's just the answer. Um, I'm not gonna go make any formal complaints, and I'm not gonna act criminally at the person. But sometimes just being explicit, and my fault for probably after the very first time of this discussion, of getting along with the person probably was my fault. Shouldn't have engaged in any kind of conversation with the person to begin with. And I think that is where, yeah, that is my problem. And when it comes to people that you've encountered that way, it could be normal that later on you have good conversations, and then it keeps, you know what I mean? But it's better to just like leave a person alone and don't talk to them than to try to get along with the person. You know what I mean? Then you don't have to really be awkward and just tell them, hey, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because it's crazy. Um, Discussions, professionalism, um, about. I've witnessed people, they, um, someone on my Facebook, made a post, um, and said, "Oh, if we lose jobs next year, it'll be my fault." I'm like, that's insane. And this wasn't the same person. You know what I mean? And it's like, and there was another post that I made about what I did, and I wasn't complaining because I was happy, because I think individually I'm happy when I do a lot of work, but I think also it was because I was raised that way, and I got people on my social media that know me, of course, from growing up in the family. So naturally, when I'm making a post about doing a lot of work, I'm kind of like letting them know that I did a lot of work today. I guess